Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're breaking down Spain's absolutely epic 2-0 victory over France. We're going to look at a match where flawless, just suffocating tactical execution perfectly aligned with a teenager's absolute destiny. See, France came into this Texas semifinal with a billion-dollar attacking lineup and one singular goal, reaching a third consecutive World Cup final. But Spain? Well, Spain arrived carrying something entirely different.
They arrived with a birthday wish. Now, most teenagers, when you ask them what they want for their 19th birthday, they might ask for a new video game, maybe some cash, or just a party with their friends, right? But before a single ball was even kicked, 19-year-old Lamine Yamal incredibly casually told reporters that all he wanted for his birthday was a victory and a trip to New York. Just a totally normal, low-stress request for a teenager. Skip the Xbox, just hand me a ticket to the World Cup final.
Section 1. Smothering the French attack. So to actually get that birthday present, Spain first had to figure out how to neutralize a terrifying French machine that was absolutely determined to crash the party. Let's dive right into this tactical matchup because the contrast here is fascinating. France, with Kylian Mbappe and Ousmane Dembélé leading the charge, they wanted a chaotic track meet. They thrive on blistering speed, fast counterattacks, and just overpowering anyone in their way. But Spain completely refused to play that game. Instead of a track meet, they dictated this patient, methodical rhythm, completely starving the French attackers of the transition chaos they so desperately craved.
Spain didn't just sit back and defend either. They actively smothered France. They slowed down the counterattacks by completely dominating possession in the midfield, deliberately suffocating the tempo of the game. And crucially, they refused to allow Mbappe any open space or breathing room whatsoever. It was an absolute masterclass in defensive possession. Every single time France tried to break out, they met a synchronized red wall.
Section 2. Yamal makes his move. Once the French attack was sufficiently suffocated and knocked totally out of rhythm, it was time for the birthday boy to grab the spotlight and change the game. Now, the patient passing was definitely working, but Spain needed a spark, And that tension finally snapped right in the 22nd minute. This one single minute set up a devastating sequence of events that basically sealed France's fate before the hour mark.
In a brilliant, explosive flash of individual effort, Yamal abandoned the patient passing for just a moment and aggressively drove straight into the French penalty area. He attacked the defense directly, forcing them to panic, and drew this clumsy, desperate foul from Lucas Digne. The referee pointed straight to the spot, and Mikel Oyarzabal coldly smashed home the resulting penalty. One strike, boom. 1-0 to Spain.
Section 3. The final blow.
Down a goal, France desperately tried to rewrite the script, but La Roja was already dictating the ending of this match. You could just feel the sheer frustration of the French squad. Mbappe searched frantically for an opening. Dembélé attempted to break through on the wings, but every single French attack met another red shirt. Spain wasn't just defending their 1-0 lead by holding on for dear life, they were controlling the entire story of the match, building an impenetrable wall that France simply could not bypass.
And that absolute control perfectly set the stage for the knockout punch. In the 58th minute, Spain launched a devastating counter of their own. Pedro Porro exchanges a beautiful, fluid, tiki-taka 1-2 pass with Dani Olmo. This lightning-fast combination completely unlocked the backline, which allowed Porro to burst straight through the French defense. And finally, Porro finished cleanly past goalkeeper Mike Magnan, 2-0. And just like that, France's dream of a third consecutive final evaporated into the Texas air. There would be no dramatic late rescuing.
Section 4. The power of 19.
Okay, so with France officially eliminated and Spain booking their ticket to New York, the slightly eerie reality of Lamine Yamal's pre-match prophecy really started to set in. Because here's the thing, Yamal has a habit of manifesting exactly what he wants. Just look at this history of granted wishes. When he was just 17, he wished to beat England and become a European champion. That wish came true. Now at age 19, his wish was to defeat France, to secure a World Cup final trip to New York, and once again, granted. The kid doesn't miss.
And that brings us to the most magical, undeniable, and frankly spooky number of this entire tournament, 19.
This number just keeps appearing everywhere around him. He is exactly 19 years old. He literally wears the 19 jersey on his back for Spain. And to top it all off, the World Cup final in Newark, New Jersey that he just qualified for? Yeah, it will be played on July 19th. It's honestly as if football itself is writing Lamine Yamal's story, one birthday at a time.
So, France is going home without the trophy, completely silenced by a tactical masterclass.
Meanwhile, Spain is heading to the final, and Lamine Yamal is now just one single victory away from receiving the greatest birthday present in football history. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final question to ponder. Will Spain win the World Cup, and is this incredible alignment of the number 19 all just a massive coincidence, or is it destiny? Let us know what you think.